Hello, Talkin Fight fans. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Knuckle Up at, well, today is 2 because we have a special guest with us today. Hanna Hansen has joined us for this wonderful interview on our Female Friday. So, Hanna, thank you for joining us and taking some time out of your busy schedule. I know you got lots going on your plate right now, but thank you again for taking out the time and coming to see us.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yes.
Honor for me. Hope you're fine.
Oh, I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. So, Hanna, you started boxing at the ripe young age of 36 years old. You had a modeling career before that. You were a DJ before that. Let's just jump right into it. At what age did you start your whole modeling business at?
At what age?
Yeah, what age did you
I turned 18, and then I took the chance to live in Paris. And so I took my bag, jumped into the train, and went to Paris. Knocked to the door to some agencies and said, "Hey, it's me, Hanna Hansen. I want to be a model. Give me a job." And it was pretty hard. The first steps were pretty hard, but I always go forward, and since I can think, I always go forward. And they had no chance to close the door, because I went inside and I said, "Okay, where's the photo shooting?" And then I had my photo shootings and my first jobs. I could have catwalk jobs. It was an honor for me, like for big names, huge names, right, like Max Mara and Dior. And I lived there like over 8 months. And then I came back to Germany, had some TV commercial things here in Germany, and then went back again. And then I went to Athens, to Milan, like everywhere.
Wow! So you really traveled in your modeling.
I love traveling so much. It was such a nice time for me. I met so many huge people out there. Some of them wasn't that huge, but I mean, come on. It's always black and white. But the positive things are the most. So I had so much fun and so many good times.
So how long did your model how long did you do the modeling full time, and then I guess you gave it up to move to become a DJ, right?
I think I around 7 years, I guess.
Wow.
I came back from Paris, from Milan, from New York, came back to Germany because honestly, I was a little bit bored about being that thin. You have to be a model. I mean, just an apple a day, come on. I love noodles,
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to do that, eh?
And then I took my noodle cup back to Germany and had my commercial TV stuff and shootings here in Germany. In Germany, it's like the figure can be a little bit more
Right.
normal, you
Right.
understand? And I gave the catwalk thing. I was full of it a little bit because of the thin thing, and you cannot eat, blah, blah, blah. And went back to Germany. And in these times, I had a very good friend of mine who had like the vinyls downstairs.
Okay.
And I love music, you can't imagine how much I love music, and I would love to be a great singer like Whitney Houston. But it's horrible. I can sing under the shower, but it's a nightmare.
I'm a shower singer myself too.
I love it so much, but it's a nightmare. I have to face the truth. So I decided to become a DJ. because I love the beat. I had the feelings for it.
Right.
I have a, I don't know how to explain, but when the crowd was there,
Oh,
I saw the emotions and I saw exactly what they want,
you could feel the
which
energy.
kind of music they will turn through you. You
Right.
know what I'm talking about? And so I had this talent to make my own music, to also produce my own music. And then I switched the modeling career directly into the business, the DJ business.
Wow.
So the DJ business loved to have me on the, on
All the
the
posters on.
pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really nice. And then I traveled the world.
As a
Like
DJ as well. As a DJ as well.
yes,
Yeah.
much more than as a model.
Really? Wow.
I played in Singapore for Formula One, for example. I played
Wow.
in Canada for Fashion Week over there. In New York, I played at Lavu, New York, where Heidi Klum also had those Halloween parties in the past.
Yes.
I played in Sandbar, South America, in Ibiza,
Whoa.
I mean, in Lebanon, Dubai, like everywhere. And it was wow. It was wow to
Well,
see so many countries all over the world. And I was also in Transylvania.
holy
I
crap.
mean, would you go to Transylvania for
No, probably
modeling?
not. Probably not.
So, such great experiences.
What's the biggest crowd you played in front of?
I played here in Germany, in Cologne, in the Lanxess Arena, for 15,000 people.
Wow.
15,000 people, yeah.
That's a
15,
ton. That's a ton of people.
18,000. Yeah, it was a huge crowd. That was awesome. Wow.
Do you still do DJing now?
This energy was awesome. Excuse me?
Do you still turn the tables now? Do you still do a little bit of DJing on the side, or
Um,
no more time for that?
yeah, when I'm home and would like to do it, or I want to listen to some music then by my own, but at the moment, no, because you have to be focused.
That's right.
And now I switched my career again from kickboxing to pro boxing, and you have
Yeah.
to be focused. I cannot run the world as a DJ, as a model, and also be a pro boxer. I mean, come on, this is not possible. So do one thing, and this 1,000%, and then it will be gorgeous for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So you did kickboxing as well, right? How long did you do kickboxing for? Did you start at a young age as well?
Yes, I started. Yeah, when I was 25 or something like this. I
Okay.
started the kickboxing thing, and it's for me all or nothing, you know.
Right.
I
Right.
stepped into the gym like, hey, it's me, Hannah. Nice to meet you. Okay, first session kickboxing. Okay, where are the fights?
Did
I mean, I'm not playing games. I want the fights.
Yeah, yeah. How long did you do kickboxing?
Excuse me?
How long did you do your kickboxing for before you switched to boxing?
Uh, I switched to boxing. Let me think about it. 3 years ago, I became my second child because I'm also a single mother with
Oh
2 kids.
wow.
You didn't
Wow.
know.
No,
You
I
didn't
didn't know
know.
that. I didn't know that part. Wow.
I tell you, I have a lot of lives.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Wow.
And
Wow.
3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, my youngest child, um, yeah, I became my youngest child, and then I had to have a break for sure. a kickboxing break, and I already was the world champion. I already 5 times German champion. I mean, I had the chance to get the belt, you know, in kickboxing, and then I became mother the second time. I took my time off 1 year because it's not so easy raising a child, you know. It takes a little bit time to come back to the sport. And then I tell you a funny story. After 6 months, my Yuna is her name, was there. I had these feelings in my hand, you know. I was like, okay, love to be a mother, but I want to fight. Damn, I need it. And I always loved boxing.
Right.
I always had a hard left hand.
Right.
I love my left hand. It's really an answer.
Yeah, it's the answer to all the problems. That's good.
And I always loved boxing. And then there was my neighbor, Maurice Weber, who was the trainer. He was a pro boxer as well, a very good one. He had the world championship against Jack Kulkai. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
In the past, and he's now the trainer of Felix Sturm, who's now in the training for becoming 6-time world champion.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. And so Maurice Weber was my neighbor.
Wow, what luck, eh?
Is it destiny?
It must. Yeah, it has to be destiny. You live next door to the man, world champion, and a coach. Like, yeah.
So I took the chance and said to Mo, "Come on, I need a trainer, and I want to join the pro boxing. I want to have my comeback in step into the ring this year, and I want it 1000%." And he said, okay, we do it. And the rest is history.
Exactly. So because you were a pro kickboxer and world champion there, it was easy to make the transition, I guess, after a little break to get right back into boxing. Was it easy to do it, to pick boxing back up, like after the break? Was it easy to get back into it?
I was the happiest girl in the whole wide world to finally have the chance to step back into the ring. Because, I mean, I'm not 25 anymore.
Right.
Big chance for me. And I want it all or nothing. That's I didn't come this far to only come this far.
No, you came this far to put a belt on your waist.
Yes, exactly. And it's all or nothing. And I decided to have all, for sure. And it was so much fun to jump back in the ring and to have my first fight. I loved every second of it. Really. I love every second of the hard training. I hate your assault bike, you know that?
Yeah.
I hate it. But you know, I learned that you have to love those things you hate the most to get better.
Yes.
And that's why I'm smiling all the time. But when I'm at the assault bike and I'm like dying, really dying, my lung is like out of my body, not inside anymore. I switch it and say, okay, thank God, I love it. This will get me better.
Yeah.
You have to die a little bit, but after that, you will be better for sure.
True.
And every second in training, I love, and I'm so thankful for it.
Did you happen to do any amateur boxing matches before you turned pro, or did you just like get right into it?
Right into the pro.
Yeah, well, I guess with the experience in kickboxing, I guess you really didn't need to box in the amateur.
I have no time.
No, exactly. You don't got time either. You got no time either. You got no time either. And you're looking to stay really busy this year too. I see that you already have 2 fights booked, right?
Yes,
You got
yes,
one coming
big
up in March,
news.
so you're gonna fight twice next month.
Yeah, I have 5th of March.
Yeah,
I'm going my first 8 rounder
yeah.
in Augsburg here in Germany. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to it. And then
Your first
just 3
10 rounder.
weeks after,
Yeah.
I'm going for a 10 rounder.
I know you're moving fast. You're moving fast. You're looking to do this quick. I like it. I like it. Honestly, I can't wait to see that thunderous left hand again in the ring. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be
This will
great.
be a huge event. I'm so thankful that I am a part of the beginning of LIB box promotion because
Right.
they're doing great things here in Germany.
Right.
Um, we were so big in the past for boxing.
Right.
Everyone knew the German boxers, and in the past it was so silent, you
Yeah.
know. And we have to get it back now. And
Yeah.
now it's the time. And I'm so much looking forward to it, to the big event. We are going to the Nordrhein-Westfalen Halle. It's a huge arena
Okay.
where we will fight. So it's a big chance to be on the undercard of Felix Sturm, like a legend. He's a
Yeah.
legend. I mean, come on. He fought against Oscar de la Hoya and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's huge. I mean,
That's going to be great. I bet you're super excited for that, eh?
yes, I love it. I love
That's
boxing.
awesome. Um, so what was it? What was it like getting the phone call from LIB Promotions? Because you are their first female, correct? You are their first
Yes.
female fighter they've signed. What was it? What was that like? How did you feel when you got that phone call to say, "Hey, we want to sign you"? And
Yeah, it's an honor for me to also represent, to be maybe a role model for so many women out there who
right,
should jump into the next boxing gym
right.
and put the gloves on because it's the best sport.
Oh
It's the
yeah,
best. If you're doing it just for hobby or as a pro later on, let's see. But it's the best what you can do. I mean, and it's not just the body who gets in shape,
you're right. It's
it's
the
also
mind.
the mind.
Yeah,
You are a strong person, and this is the chance I'm so happy that LIB Box Promotion given me this chance to speak to other girls and women out there to just try it.
yeah.
Try it. Don't think about it. Do it and try it. You
So
have nothing to lose. I
yeah,
mean,
exactly.
you have
So
nothing to lose.
So yes, you're all for the pro women. That's amazing. You must already um, you know influence a lot of people with everything that you've already done so far in your career, right? Like model first, and then a DJ, then kickboxer. Plus, you're a single mother of what, two, and now you're starting your pro boxing career. Like you're definitely doing a lot for women in the sport, which is great, and I commend you on that. And honestly, LIB Promotions. I hope they put Germany back on the map. Honest, it's Germany. Yeah, was a
They
big
can
thing,
do it.
and
They can
honestly,
do it.
they
It's
look
the
like they.
first event, and they having the big arena. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a huge chance for
So
boxing.
they've got a lot of plans for you this year, then, eh? So you're already fighting twice next month. How many fights do you want to fight this year, and how many do you plan on
Yeah,
fighting?
let's see. Let's see if everything goes right. I will keep fighting. Like you have to ask my trainer actually. So he's on
He's the
the
boss. He's the boss.
yeah, he's the boss. I mean, and that's good.
Yeah.
But I think I will after March I will have 2, 3 fights, and then maybe I get the chance to have the world championship
That'd be nice.
soon, end of year, at the beginning next year. Let's see. I mean, it's an eliminator
Right.
for IBO in
Right.
March. So yeah, I think
I think you stand a good chance. That big left hand, man. that big left hand.
Yeah.
I like watching it.
And it's getting bigger and bigger.
It's ready to take some names.
Like,
We have a question coming in from one of the guests there, one of our people that are watching here. It says, "I missed the start." He wants to know: is she tied in with Callie? Who is and they also want to know who Lib Promotions is. So
LIB
yeah,
Box Promotion is a
yeah,
new box promotion in Germany. So,
yeah,
um,
and they're
yeah,
new, right? They're a new company as well, right?
yeah,
Okay,
completely new. Yeah.
that's excellent. They like wow. I hope they do you great actually, and I think they are going to
You
do
know
great.
why I love what they're doing? Because they do it not for the money.
Right.
They're doing it for the love of this sport.
See, that's good.
They want to make boxing back huge again, you know? And this will be successful for sure. If
Yeah,
you're doing things for money, go home. If you're doing things for like because it's your passion and you love what you're doing,
yeah,
this can be successful. This will be successful for
yeah.
sure.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
Any plans to fight in say the UK or in the United States? Any plans to go there and
I
fight?
would love. Give me an offer. I would love. Yeah, come on. I would love. Let's see what the future brings, you know.
Right.
But let's be, I don't know how you say it in English, down to earth.
Yeah.
It's everything is step by step.
Right.
Yeah, I'm focused and I want it 1,000%, but it's step by step.
Right.
Faster or slower, no, it's a choice, but step by step. So let's see what the future will bring to me, to us, and yeah, but I can't wait. Always forward.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. So I guess you're in your training camp now for your fight on the 5th, correct?
Yes,
Uh,
exactly. I'm
what's
sparring.
what's
Huh?
a day what's a day in the life of training right now? Like, what does it look like? What time do you start? What time do you get up? What do you do in your routine?
I get up 5 a.m. in the morning because my
That's early.
youngest girl wants a milk bottle
Yeah.
and she wants her mommy.
Yeah.
So we have cuddling time, like mommy stuff, you know. Um, I love it. This is where my energy comes from.
Probably. Probably.
This is maybe where my energy comes from. I do it also for the girls, you know.
Right.
They will be proud of her mother. And when I'm a grandmother, they will say, "Oh, you know,
Yeah.
she was
Grandma was a
just did
model.
it."
Grandma was a DJ. Grandma was a kickboxer. Grandma was a pro boxer. That's
And
that's
she just did it, you know.
yeah. Yeah.
She wasn't an overthinker, like yes or not, or
Yeah.
maybe, and did then nothing. She just did.
Yeah.
And yeah, then she's going to the kindergarten, and biggest one is going into the school,
Okay.
and then I have my training.
Oh wow! So you train all
It's
day when
all
you're at
about
school.
what I eat, what I train, how I can get some sleep. That's a bit a problem because I sleep very less. I should sleep a little bit longer, but yeah, um, all good. And then I'm training. Then my kids come back, cuddling time, family time, sleep. I sleep very early in the evening because I
Yeah.
need my time.
Definitely.
So 8 p.m. night. That's why we.
That's right. That's right.
Because I
That's
have
right.
to go to bed really soon.
That's right.
Eat, sleep. How do you say? Eat, sleep, train, repeat.
Yes, that's it. Eat, sleep, train, repeat. Yeah, I love that. I love that.
That's it.
That's
But
great.
I love it. You know, I love it. That's all I need.
Is there any part of the training that you just dread doing? Like, is there any part of like training, like the running? Do you hate running? Do you hate your weight? Like, what's the worst part of training?
I don't like running. I don't like assault bike.
The assault bike and running.
But you have to.
Yeah,
It's part of the business. I mean, it's my job.
right, right.
It's my job. So there are things you don't like that much. But I switched my mind, as I told you. I switched my mind into, okay, the negative things into positive things.
Right.
Okay, I hate it, but this will brings me on the next
Puts you on
step
the next, yeah,
platform.
definitely.
So go. Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. Wow. Um, what
Sometimes I pray to God when I'm running, like with pulse like 180, like
yeah.
very high. I just pray to God. Like, but I also say thank you, thank you for that I can be here, that I can run. I mean,
Right. Right.
I can run. So run.
Yeah. That's the part out I hated too, man. I hated the running. The running sucked. The running sucked very much. Um, so
Are you
I
an
guess
indoor runner or outside runner?
no, not anymore. I don't run at all. I used to run outside years and years ago when I trained. I used to do kickboxing, Muay Thai, and
And in your imagination, would you prefer outside running or indoor running?
no, I hated the running because I knew when it was over, training was gonna kick my ass. And and we always had to run first. We always had to run first. So you get there, you're running the whole time, and by the last lap or the last kilometer, you're like, man, when I get inside, he's gonna whoop my butt, man, and I'm gonna be in a lot of pain. That was the part I hated about running. It wasn't
And
the actual running, it was the fact that when it was over, I was in trouble. Oh man. If you could have a dream fight today, who would it be? If you could fight anybody right now in your division, who would it be?
you mean which woman I would like to
Yeah,
box, or
yeah. Which woman would you love to box?
in the past, or can this be also past
Any
boxing?
past or present.
I would love to. It's not my weight, but I would love to box a German boxer, Regina Halmich,
Okay.
because
Okay.
she's a so good boxer. And then there is for sure Clarissa Shields. I mean,
Oh yeah.
my weight.
Yeah. There you
My
go.
weight,
There you
yeah.
go.
And
Hey, the chances are there. Maybe you'll get a fight over in the states. Maybe and get the chance to get over there and take her out. Maybe take her out in her hometown.
let's see. I mean, she's a huge boxer. She's doing a lot of things for women boxing.
Right.
All
Right.
eyes on her, and also all eyes on Taylor and Serrano.
Big time. Big time.
Wow,
Big
it's
time.
huge what's happening
Yeah.
now in women boxing. It's
It's
the perfect time now.
exactly. Which is such a good thing for you to get into it. I guess right around now, right? Like
Yeah.
it's you didn't have to. I guess you didn't have to face as much as the politics as some of the previous women before you had to face, right? So these women have done so much already, and
Yeah,
like 2022, I think is going to be a huge year in women's boxing,
yeah,
and I think it's finally going to be the year that we're going to like not call it women's boxing. It's just going to be referred to as boxing because the women are really putting on a show. They're really providing great entertainment and great fights.
yeah. We earned that. We
Yeah,
earned.
you have earned it. You have earned it.
Yeah.
Um, let me ask you. I know since you were a professional runway model for many years, I guess you don't have any problems making weight.
I mean, it's a lot about a lot of muscles.
Right.
So, I mean, no, not really. But I mean, I also love to eat, and
Yeah.
I hate making weight.
Oh,
I hate being on a diet, like a special diet to have weight cut or stuff. But I mean, it's okay. It's part of the business.
right.
I'm also celebrating it. And then there is also food which is really delicious.
Yeah.
You can eat healthy food which is so delicious.
Right.
Uh, but, after my fight, after the 5th of March,
Yeah.
I will go for pizza.
Nice. You're gonna reward yourself with a nice slice of pizza, eh? That's excellent.
Big cheese on it.
You're already waiting. I know. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it in your
Now I'm
face. You're
hungry.
super excited.
Damn.
What qualities and what qualities do you think make you the great fighter that you are and able to compete in pro boxing?
What quality? I mean, I never give up, and I'm already 37 years old, and I have a lot of experiences.
Right.
Back in the days when I was like 27 and was training for World Championship and stuff, I was like not ready.
Right.
I was not ready. I was not so focused. I was like, okay, let's go for training, blah blah blah. Go into the cinema or whatever, eat some chocolate. I was like, okay, I'm young. Come on, I will
Right.
do it. And now it's a business,
Right.
and I'm so focused. And yeah, this makes me like I don't know how to explain it. My English is not that good.
Your English has been great all night. Don't worry.
It's hard. Here, I'm red already. So yeah, I think this is the quality I have, like to see this as serious as I can see it, but also just don't lose the fun stuff. I mean, I love it. And I think it's a good balance between like focused to see this as a job, and then also to have the fun
Right.
stuff, not losing. I mean, I'm thankful.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you find Cedric?
How you
Cedric,
doing, Chad?
welcome. Hannah,
Hello.
Cedric,
Hello,
Cedric,
hello.
Hannah. Yeah. I wanted to ask you, do you find it harder prepping for a runway show or prepping for a boxing match? Which is harder?
Preparing
Yeah.
for a catwalk?
Yeah.
Others are preparing you. I was just sitting there and waiting all the time.
That's it. But the mental game, right? Like it's got to be it's mentally tough, isn't it? On you as a model? No, you just
No.
found it easy.
Yeah, I loved it. I always love to be on stage. Like, no, I loved it, and it was pretty easy because you don't have to do anything. Just like you are, how do you say,
Zombie.
when you painting a picture.
Yeah.
So you are like the white. How do you say it in English? The
Backboard.
paper, white paper.
Yeah.
The white paper.
Yeah.
And others are painting. So they creating something on you, with you.
Right.
And then you just have to show.
So because of that, because you're used to being on stage all the time, does that help you in the boxing ring? Because a lot of times people get nervous in the boxing ring with with everybody watching them and stuff like that. But for you, that helps you relax because you've been in there before, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's for people watching you, right?
Well, Cedric. So we can recap. Hannah here has been a professional model, a professional DJ, world champion kickboxer, and now a professional boxer, and a single mother. So she's pretty good at handling pressure, I'm going to say.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I used to do it all the time, so it's easy. And there is one sentences, as you both know for sure. If you train hard enough, the fight is really easy.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
I enjoy what I'm doing over there because the hard things are in the prior, in the training camp. Then you are like sweating, crying, bleeding, everything. And when you step into the ring, this moment is huge. It's great. It's just positive. You did everything you can do, and then you can have fun.
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh,
In your career, do you want your opponents to fear you, or do you want them to love you, and your fans?
they
Fear,
should
fear to
fear,
love. Fear to love.
fear. They should fear me for sure.
That's right. And fear that big left hand.
They should fear.
Fear that big left hand, right?
Yeah,
What
for
is
sure.
what is your favorite part of training? Even though it's all hard, is it the running, sparring, hitting the bag?
It's
What
sparring. I
sparring?
love sparring. I love sparring.
Mm,
I hate the most, I already talk with you.
she hates running, and the bike, man, and
mm,
that assault bike.
Assault
yeah,
bike, not
Yeah.
mine. It's getting me better, so I love it. And
nice.
but sparring, I had sparring today, and this is what I really love. And pad work, I love pad work as well. So yeah, to get better in being an intelligent boxer.
Right.
You know, not just hit.
Yeah.
Yes. Be
Uh,
smarter.
hit smart. Hit smart. This is what I really love, to like playing chess into the ring.
Right.
You
Mm,
I
Yes.
love it so much.
Yeah. It's such a fighting is 90% mental and 10% physical. That's the way I see it. It's more
Yeah, yeah.
it's a head match, right? You can train your body to do whatever, but if your mind isn't strong enough to play that game of chess with that person on the other side of the ring, you're gonna get your butt kicked. So you
You
gotta
can.
be mentally tough.
I love to fake. You know, like to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love. So
You like
like
to fake and then hit with that big left, eh?
I really enjoyed it.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh. I can't wait to see you back in the ring March 5th and then again at the end of March, man, 26th I
Yeah,
believe it was. She's going to be fighting twice. Cedric, because you weren't here, so just got to let
right.
you know,
Staying
brother.
busy.
yeah. Busy times ahead, but gorgeous times ahead.
Yeah.
Mm.
Any other questions, Cedric? Anything you'd like to know
Um,
from Hannah?
we have a quick question in the chat here. Is there a super bout with Naomi Manis?
Naomi Mans.
Hmm.
Is that
Are
in
you
the
going to
plan?
get a German super bout against Naomi Mans? Would you like that?
Let's see. Let's see. I think now I'm totally focused to the March the 5th
Right.
and the 26th, because I'm going also the first time an 8 rounder and then a 10 rounder. It's so I'm totally focused to that, and then let's see. My goal is being a world champion one day,
Right.
and I take every step I need for this. So let's
Right.
see what the future will bring.
So, quick questions. This is going to be your first 8 rounder and 10 rounder.
Yeah.
So, I know you already said how much you hate doing the running and the assault bikes, but I'm assuming you still had to increase it a little bit for these 8 and 10 rounders, right? How was that process? What exactly did you do? And we already know you hated the process, but how was that?
Yeah,
What
I
did you
hate
do?
the process, but I knew and I know that this process will getting me better.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
I already told you I switched my mind
Yeah.
Mhm.
to I hate the most, I love the most.
Right.
Yes, yes.
Telling often enough yourself this, okay, you love it, you love it. Now you love it, you love it. Then may you love it.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
Um, when you're ready to finally hang it up, when you're ready to retire from pro boxing, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
Excuse me?
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind when you finally decide to retire from professional boxing? What do you want to be known for?
That women,
Ding ding ding.
ding, that the women out there step into the ring and put the gloves on and try this beautiful sport. It's not just to hit each other,
Mhm.
it's so much more. It's you become a tough person, like a strong person in your mind, in your body. It's like everything. It's a big love, you know. It's the best sport in the world, and I would talk to all the people and to all the women and girls out there. to take the chance and just think about it. They have to go. And if I can be a role model for this, yes, for sure.
Definitely. Well, Hannah, I don't want to keep you too much longer because I know you go to bed early because you got to be up early because of the little ones. So honestly, I wanna extend my thank you again. Thank you for coming and joining us here on the show. It was great talking to you. I hope we can get you back at the end of March after your next two fights to come back and talk to us again. I would love to have you back. And yeah, honestly, I wish you luck in your next two fights. We're definitely going to be watching. And hopefully, we do a show on Sundays called the Knockout of the Week that's hosted by myself and Cedric. And
Okay.
hopefully, one of those wins this March wins the Knockout of the Week award. Last week was won by Miyamoto, New Zealand champion. So
Okay.
she won that last week. So it'd be nice if
You could be the first German champion of Knockout of the Week.
yeah, you could be the first German female Knockout of the Week champion. So hopefully we get to see that nice big left hand.
Yeah, I will do.
Awesome.
For you guys, just for you guys.
Yes.
Very good. Yes, good.
Excellent.
Let people know where they can reach you, your social media. If anybody's not following you, where can they reach you?
Yeah.
Let everybody know where they can follow you on your social. What is your social media handles? What do you use?
You mean Instagram?
Yeah, like all that where people
Twitter,
can
Instagram,
find you. Where
everything.
people can find you and follow your career and stuff.
Yeah, on Instagram, on Hanna Hansen official. You can reach myself and take the chance to get into my training daily routines and all that stuff. Yeah.
Definitely. All right, Hannah. Well, thank you very much again. It was a real pleasure talking to you today.
Thank you.
I loved it. It was great, man. Lots of laughs, lots of fun, lots of insight onto how busy your life is and how dedicated you are to the sport and turning women's boxing around just like the rest of the women in the world, man. I'm happy for you. And we can't wait to see you again. And, good luck in your fights in March.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. See you soon, guys.
Yes. All the Talkin Fight fans out there watching, thank you for tuning in today to this special episode of Knuckle Up with our guest, Hanna Hansen, who kindly graced us with her presence today out of her busy schedule, which was great. Guys, you know what it is, man. Catch me tonight on the panel, 7 o'clock. Same time, same channel. You know what it is. We'll be talking about the week. We'll see you then.
Peace.